Good afternoon. Greetings from the Institute of Global Professional IGP Bangladesh. Greetings from the Institute of Global Professional IGP Bangladesh. Thank you all for joining us and staying with us till the end. Honorable Knowledge Seeker. Today I am your host for the morning afternoon. My name is Badhun Dash. I am from Bangladesh. Dear Knowledge Seeker, I am proud to be associated with IGP as a global member. IGP is a social and ISO certified international training institute. In 3 years, we already serve 3 million plus knowledge seekers and 100 plus countries. IGP is internationally recognized and globally accredited. We are connected to more than 250 plus professions and 4,500 plus organizations. Institute of Global Professionals (IGP) is a training faculty for skill development which was founded in 2020 and is generating competent candidates to meet demand in the global labor market by providing professional qualifications. The Institute of Global Professionals is an educational institute that provides social work globally recognized and reportable. We serve student and community research providing holistic social work and education. We believe that it's not effective to increase one's skill just by acquiring formal education. So we provide effective training and consultation to generate proficient generation all over the world. We distribute our services locally, nationally, and internationally to students, job seekers, job holder, and also for learners to respective campus location and destination learning platforms. We are an occupational and dependent institution. IGP is one of the famous online institutions for all over the world. Our vision is education is not a business product, it's part of our human rights. Based on our vision, we are trying to reach all corners of the world for free webinars, seminars, courses, awards, quiz competition, mentoring, and call center, etc. On the other side, we also try to serve more than 100 premium services for free like create own portfolio website, resume builder, cover letter, motivation letter, and one knowledge platform for gathering general knowledge which can upgrade all day. Kids learning game, websites, free courses, converse sites, and many more. We help to empower or to learn to meet their expectation and dream and become highly skilled people. We implement several things, program, webinar, and offline online courses for youth and learners by professional trainers, speakers, and coaches. Our sessions are conducted by globally renowned professionals to develop all kind of youth and to promote the education of their abilities and personalities. To ensure excellent and in-depth instruction, we arrange with qualified trainers, speakers, and instructors. We extended free services to more than 3 million knowledge seekers in the last 3 years. We have affiliation with universities and organizations in 70 different countries. Virtual MOA signing with many colleges and organizations have been accomplished. We are working to create a legendary generation of future scholars and citizens who will be accountable. We are constantly prepared to assist all knowledge seekers with valuable service. Spreading knowledge is crucial for the Institute of Global Professionals. We believe that knowledge is love and light and vision. So we try to understand the need of today's generation and will serve them with good research and practice methods. We must have a genuine concern for the learners we represent. More diversity, growth, and innovation are required to lead a session with professionalism, passion, and integrity. RGP members are committed to offering effective best quality service and continuous improvement so that individuals who seek information can improve their skills level and value. Before we move to the next, let me remind don't forget to share, tag, and mention your friend in the comment box. Your support is very valuable for us. Thank you. Before we move to the next, let me remind don't forget to share, tag, and mention your friend in the comment box. Your support is very valuable for us. Thank you. Move to the next. With your continuous support, we have completed 1,144 webinars successfully. Wow. Moving to the next. With your continuous support, we already completed 1,144 webinars successfully. Wow. At present, we are going to start 1145 program. Name is Video Result Capturing Your Potentials. And our today's speaker is Algeni Multidegsman. Before I hand over the stage to Sir, want to share a little bit about our speaker. He is an assistant professional lecturer, IB, full-time faculty of the Department of English, Foreign Language and Linguistics under the College of Arts and Letters of the Polytechnic University of the Philippines. Now, very important moment for me to invite our speaker to IGP with his presentation. Now, very important moment for me to invite our speaker to IGP with his presentation. Hello, sir. How are you?
I'm doing great. Thank you for asking. Hello. Good afternoon, everyone.
Hello. Good afternoon, sir. Sir, on behalf of IGP Knowledge Seeker, wants to hear from you about you, sir.
All right. So, again, my name is Algin Martin de Guzman, and I am an assistant professorial lecturer two, or lecturer four, rather, of the Polytechnic University of the Philippines in Manila. No? I work under the College of Arts and Letters, the Department of English, Foreign Languages, and Linguistics. I've been a teacher, a professor for a decade and a half now, and my areas of concentration would be on linguistics, business correspondence, purposive communication, stylistics, and translation studies.
Thank you so much, sir. Sir, the stage is now yours. You can start your presentation.
All right, thank you very much. Allow me to share my screen now. All right, is my screen already up?
Sir,
There you go.
I think the screen is visible to you and screen.
It's already visible. Is that correct?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You,
All right. So may I begin my lecture for today? Thank you. So, again, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon, and allow me to present to you my topic for today, which is creating video resume. Supposedly, my lecture is for those teachers who are also handling purposive communication, business correspondence, or to those coaches and mentors that would uh, basically tap on learners and soon to be applicants for the workplace. So, my discussion for today would basically talk about how one can actually create a video resume. And allow me to share with you my objectives for today. First, we would want to define a creative video resume. This is followed by determining the process of a video resume creation and learning some tips on how to create a video resume. All right. Moving forward, again, first of all, let us first define what video resume is. Okay. So a video resume, ladies and gentlemen, is a short video created, of course, by an applicant. So this would be created by our students or our learners or our mentees, who would want to apply for a job. Okay, so this short video created by the applicant is utilized to introduce themselves to the hiring manager, no, or to the recruiter for employment. Now, it could also be said that such a video resume can in fact be uploaded in several different uh, platforms, particularly over the internet, so that prospective employers may be able to view and review that potential applicant. Additionally, it is often submitted as part of a persuasive resume. In fact, it has already been said, no, by several experts in the industry of business communication and in business relation that uh, the creative video resume actually now supports, if not strengthens, no, the written application document. No. So, with that in mind, now the applicant can actually utilize the video resume to, in fact, highlight a skill or an experience and to show that they are in fact a perfect fit for the position that they are applying for. Now, uh, consequently, it also lets the applicants show how their creativity and personality are in fact a match for the company's specific workplace culture. No? A video resume, if I may say so myself, would be a very effective means, no, for you to or for the applicant to really communicate with the persons who are supposed to be part of their soon to be employers. All right? So, what is the importance of having a video resume? As I have already stated earlier, now, the video resume provides a better visual support or alternative to a persuasive resume. Now, let me put it at this. Um, the video resume actually started to gain attraction and the attention of the global workplace community, no, in the resume writing industry, no, in the human resource and development industry back in 2010. All right. And 13 years later, it now has gained its popularity in the hiring market, no, more particularly in the international hiring market. That being said, it is now a great opportunity. It is now a great option, no, for people who would come from various places, distant from the company that they would want to apply for, no, to be able to allow an alternative physical means of them to be really seen and felt and heard by their potential employers. No, those who have unique skills or unique experiences to showcase. No, and of course those who would want to show rather than just to tell what they can actually do well in the workplace. So this is why, ladies and gentlemen, it is now important for job applicants to really invest time, effort, and even at times money to create and produce for themselves creative video resume. All right. So why do we even need to make one? First, of course, it is required by employers because, well, some companies may ask applicants to submit a video resume so that it could be used as uh, a springboard, no? That can actually provide an elevator pitch for why they are even a strong applicant, why they are even a strong contender or candidate for the particular job at hand. No? This method also would be able to help the applicant demonstrate their personality, of course, since they would be visually seen. No? They themselves would be seen by the potential employer. No? Hence, this would now increase the supposed interest of the employer towards the particular applicant. In addition, it's the applicant's extensive resume. Now, what do we mean by this? What do we mean by we saying it's the applicant's extensive resume? Well, if the applicants have a lot of relevant experiences, for example, they may consider including a video resume to briefly summarize their, say, top 5 or top 10 qualities, no, as a professional, and this would definitely help the hiring personnel or the hiring manager understand what specifically makes this particular applicant right here a very qualified candidate. No? We can now imagine that after the hiring manager or the hiring personnel views the applicant's video resume, okay, they may tend to keep in mind those top highlights, those top qualities in mind, while of course reviewing the rest of the application documents of this particular potential applicant. All right? What else? It's the applicant's way to personalize their application. What do we mean by this now? Now, this means that though other companies may seem to not require a video resume, no, uh, including a video resume can in fact allow the applicant to be more personalized. Uh, this particular presentation, all right, would help the applicant uh, create that edge, no, amongst other candidates. Being able to see their face, being able to hear them speak, being able to watch them move, no, and demonstrate their skills would mean a lot to uh, to the hiring manager or to the hiring personnel. Hence, this is why we encouraged, in fact, in my classes for purposive communication, for business communication, for communication in the workplace, no, I would always encourage my learners to really create for themselves, no, a video resume. All right? Next. Here are some reminders though, because of course we would want to keep in mind some thoughts as we go about with doing a video resume. First and foremost, a video resume isn't going to get you the job. No? So that means to say, ladies and gentlemen, that the goal of the video resume is not to, in fact, get you the job, but rather assist you in marketing yourself, assist the applicant in marketing themselves to prospective employers, which of course can even lead them to getting an interview, or being invited to take the exam if and only if the video resume is done correctly. Now, of course, when done poorly, no, unfortunately, it can hinder the applicant's chance of getting an interview. Now, so this could actually lead us to an interview, but done poorly, it can actually uh, hinder our chances. No? So, that being said, no, allow me to give an example. In one of my classes, a student uh, sent a video of himself, no, for his video resume. Unfortunately, lifting weights, uh, playing basketball, doing ballroom dancing, no, and unfortunately, this did not impress the hiring personnel. Why? Simply because these were seemed to be noted as inappropriate by the hiring personnel and irrelevant. No? So when we create videos, when we create video resumes, we need to always bear in mind that we put only what is relevant. All right? So, how do we actually do or create a video resume? No? I provided for everyone simple steps, which I would be, of course, explaining further. Okay. The first one is, well, write a script. Okay. Making a video resume is a different process from designing a usual persuasive resume or a letter of application. Why? Because it basically requires what we call uh, a preparation stage, no, where of course your ability to to produce a visual storytelling material, no, and your technical skills in editing would really help you, no, create that sound, that strong, that encouraging and supporting video resume. Okay, so in this first step, what we do is we make a plan for the applicant, no? Or rather, the applicant should make a plan of what that particular person would want to see in the video. No? This is pertaining, of course, to what we call the vision. Now, how does the applicant envision this video resume to be? No? They, of course, need to consider whether they would want to just, well, like in my case right now, sit in front of the camera and basically speak, or would they rather do some action shots and take them and do some actions demonstrating their skills? All right. So, if that would be the case, they would say, for example, I decide as an applicant, I decide to incorporate action shots. No? I decide to incorporate actions. No? I would then need to write each each action steps that I would want my video to have. No? And I would uh, arrange them chronologically. No? Additionally, uh, looking at how the applicant visualizes this particular video resume would look like. Now, they should also be able to outline what they would want to say, and when they would have to say it. If they want to really sound more conversational rather than that of a more rehearsed type of speaking, okay, then the applicant would need to consider writing bullet points of, say, specific skills, of various experiences related to uh, the job that they are targeting to apply for, and of course, the qualifications and achievements that they have. Okay, and what they would want to highlight in that video. Now, if they prefer to sound more rehearsed than being more spontaneous, okay, uh, it is of course but natural for me to now say, well, they need to write a a script about it, the entire script. No? So they would need to write a speech. And when writing the speech, they would need to consider strong, very strong action verbs. Okay. So they would be able to increase the impact of the words that they utilize in their uh, video resume. Okay. So once you're done with the script, the next thing that you would need to do, or the next thing that the applicant would need to do, is prepare a filming space. All right. So what do we mean when we say prepare a filming space? Uh, if an applicant now decides to just simply shoot while sitting or speaking directly to the camera, perhaps, the applicant should set up a space where there would be neutral background, where there would be enough lighting, no? Where they can actually uh, be the center of the attention, no? Of their viewers. Well, they can also include props if they feel that it would be of help to them, no? But as a caution, these props would need to be more natural, no? This would need to be simple because we wouldn't want our viewers to be distracted by whatever props uh, the applicants would be using, no, as part of their video. Okay. And if the applicant perhaps plans to do some action shoots, no, the applicant would have to make sure that all required props, all needed equipment, no, to populate a part, or to create that pleasant space, no, would be present during the shoot. They would also have, of course, to consider limiting the number of people in the background because, unfortunately, you don't want visual noise happening while you are promoting yourself, while the applicant is promoting themselves. All right. So they would want to, if they would want to shoot outside, say, for example, you would want to shoot a part of your video resume outside, say in a park perhaps, might as well choose a place in the park where there are not so many people. If you would want to shoot inside your workplace or inside, say, I am a student and I would like to capture some action shots inside the class, uh, just make sure that you would become the highlight of that particular shot. Otherwise, it just becomes a noise as part, or a visual noise as part of the entirety of your video resume. Okay? Next, the third step would be to set up a recording device. All right? So, choosing a recording device, either a smartphone, a tablet, a computer, a camera, or like in this image right here that I have used, for example, an internet platform that would allow you to record your video resume, no, is all good. Okay, You just have to make sure that you can actually capture high quality images and high quality audio both at the same time. You would need to ensure that you would be able to capture your face, your shoulder, and far away enough for, say, a whole profile could actually be seen in the frame. Okay? If you would want to, again, if you would want to include captures, or insert, say, action shots or incorporate action shots, no, be sure that your device will be able to really capture them fully. No? So might as well uh, be prepared, all right, with the device that you would be utilizing, and make sure you know how to properly utilize the device and how to use it in its optimum level. So that, of course, after you taking or after you recording your video, you would be satisfied with what you would be seeing. Okay. Now, these three steps, ladies and gentlemen, no, writing the script, preparing the film space, and of course, setting up the recording device, are actually known as part of the pre-production phase or stage, which of course, as I have mentioned, includes script writing alongside some other preparations about the action that goes with the script. Okay, some other more detailed applicants actually would even create storyboards, no? Apart from an outline that they have already written, no, in preparation for what they would be shooting. No, they even would do some storyboarding just so they would be able to really project, no, and keep in mind what they would want their video to look like. Okay, so always make sure that you go uh, and prepare for the production. Make sure that you follow pre-production steps. There are just three, no? So that you would not be having so much problems when you are already shooting your video resume. Okay, moving forward, no, it is not enough for you to actually take a single shot. So you have to record several takes. Okay. This means to say now that as the applicant, or as you being the applicant, for example, use your script or your outline. You could actually now do their recording. You can do your recording, no, with each segment of your creative resume. Okay. So this means to say, for example, if you would want to be a bit more creative, apart from you say just facing the camera right in front of you, having the camera, you might want to also have uh, your your side profile be taken in as you go about uh, pitching your experiences or telling your stories about your experiences. No? So there would be uh, a variety of angles, a variety of shots and sides. Okay, that your final output as a your video as a final output would be able to produce. No, you must also never forget uh, to record your video several times. No, if you have more than one gadget, that would be to your advantage. Okay, because of course there are instances when you thought you were able to capture the moment for your video, but well, unfortunately, you forgot to say press the button, no, and you thought you were done, and when you check your files of video clips, you weren't able to find it there. Okay, so might as well have several devices also as you go about recording your video resume. Apart from that, let me just also make mention that you may also would want to record yourself, okay, um, speaking or projecting in various different expressions, vocal tones, uh, such that you may during the editing phase have a variety of clips that would allow you to look for which one is better, which one is better looking, which one is more uh how would I put it? It would be what which of the videos would be more compelling, no? Which would be more believable, which would be more at ease and relaxed, no? And engaging. So having you shoot yourself with from different angles, with different shots and different vocal tones and different expressions would allow you to have more clips to select from when you do your final editing. Okay. Uh, Let me just say this step can actually help you select the best takes, okay, before you uh, process your clips, into its editing phase. It is better that you have like three, four, five video clips of the same say spills, instead of just having one and you don't have any other choices but that one shot. All right. Now, we would have to bear in mind also that if the applicant is recording action, no, say they would want to take action shoots, no, they can in fact record longer repeated actions without having to stop or without having to restart, no, a video. No. This basic step would in fact allow them to select a single area in that particular long shot or long action footage, no, and snip it, no, and add it to the video that is being edited. Okay. All right. For the fifth one, collect additional visuals. What do I mean when I say we try to collect additional visuals? Excuse me. Now, depending on the content, of course, of the applicant's video resume, they may want to include elements that would definitely create an edge for them. For example, say informational slides, or infographics, or photographs, or video clippings that would definitely be uh, that would definitely make their video stand out. Okay, this means now that before or earlier on in the editing process, the applicant who is going to create a video resume must consider collecting all materials that they would want to in fact include, no, in addition to the footage or the video shots that they have taken as part of the video resume. These elements, ladies and gentlemen, can in fact provide additional information which tends to be dynamic and engaging. Okay. So now that you're done shooting, you're done collecting your visuals, the next thing that you would want to do is, of course, well, edit the video. Okay. So how do I how do I proceed with editing the video? Okay. We have to always make sure that as applicants, we review all the footage that we have captured. We review all the selections that we would want to include, and take only, all right, we take only the best takes. We take only the best video clips. We take only the best footage. Okay, so that we would at the end have, well, a creative, persuasive video resume, to be able to realize whether or not a video is in fact captivating, for example, no, or is relevant, no, for the entirety of the video resume. The applicant should be guided, no, and what can guide the applicant in editing the video? Of course, no less than the script or the outline. Okay, so they can actually begin cutting and assembling footage to fit the story they have created based upon the script that they have written, or based upon the outline that they have created. Meaning to say, ladies and gentlemen, the very thing that you have prepared for even before shooting the video, or yeah, shooting the video for your video resume, would be the same basis when you edit your video resume. Okay. Now you again, no, they can add in their visuals references. They could add in their visuals awards, achievements. No? Uh, Probably, perhaps under an audio, no? Under an audio of them speaking. No? It's like doing a voiceover, a visual demonstration of what they are actually doing, performing, a skill that they are showing or showcasing, highlighting, can do the trick. They may also would want to, of course, share to their audience their accolades, awards, and recognitions. Okay, so that, of course, this would be uh, some. This might just be some of the many advantages that applicants would have. You know, an advantage they would have as compared to, of course, the rest of the pack. Okay? Now, to compile the video, they can now use editing software. They can use editing applications over the internet that would, of course, allow them to cut, organize, place text, do some bit of animation, perhaps, and of course, most important, save the video at its best. Okay. Unfortunately, there are, of course, I know for a fact there are video editing platforms that would tend to, quote unquote, be free to be used. But when you are already to save the file, the saving is not anymore included in the quote unquote free to use of the platform. So it would have to be that the applicant, no, is aware of such condition, especially if the platform is internet based. Okay, I have encountered several video editing platforms, no, over the internet, that my students claim, no, that when they were already saving the edited file, it won't save. No, that they can do nothing about it. Either that they will provide me a link of that supposedly draft edited video, or simply look for another video editing software that would allow them to really do the trick. for free. Okay, so we have to be very much aware of that. And of course, we would also need to have that editing skill. uh, and on a personal experience, no, watching videos over the internet that gives guidelines and instructions on how to edit, quick edit videos, really does the trick. Okay, and once you're done editing the video, once you've reached the final product, once you've saved your final output, get feedback. You review the final cut, you review it a few more times, you make sure it's clear, it's organized, it's sending the message that you would want to send to your receivers, and then send it to a friend, a colleague, a coworker, send it to your mentor and ask for their honest opinion of your video resume. Okay? Bear in mind that these individuals can, in fact, provide you with constructive criticism, with constructive feedback that will allow you to better, to improve the video, and make stronger impressions. All right? So, going back again, how do we prepare or how do we make a video? First, we write a script. Second, we prepare a filming space. Third, we set up a recording device. Fourth, we record several takes. Five, we collect additional videos or visuals. Six, we edit it. And of course, last, we get feedback. Okay? Now, to end my presentation today, ladies and gentlemen, allow me to share with you some tips for making a video resume. One, focus on a specific experience or skill. Okay? Because the video resume is short, it's 1.5 to 3 minutes of a video, it's most effective to choose single topics to focus on. All right. Try to, and if I were you, it's either that I choose which of my, say, for example, awards would be top notch. Now, which of my experiences have uh, the nearest description as to that of what the employer is looking for, my highest educational attainment. Simply look for items that you or yeah, items that you would want to highlight in your video. Okay, you may want to talk about, say, for example, a specific project you did so outstandingly, or you try to demonstrate a specific skill. Say, if you, for example, you are an engineer and you use this platform in create in visualizing your buildings or your constructions, no, be it. Okay, complement your written resume and cover letter by addressing such elements only discussed in those documents. Okay, then next one, we would want to discuss an element that is not written in the application document. What do we mean by that? Okay, so we know for a fact that when we submit our video resume, it may or may not be together with our written resume and our letter of application. No? So when we do when we do create our video resume, okay, uh, we would have to determine an element that we believe we have left off in our resume or in our cover letter. So it needs to be, or purposely, purposively left off, for the purpose of our video resume. So, say for example, volunteering experience, okay, or a specific skill needed by trained and advanced skilled professionals. No? You may want to not write it down, but rather show it and let it be a part of your video resume. This can actually be part of quote unquote your element of surprise, okay, to your viewer. So if, say for example, I am your viewer, I am your audience or the hiring manager, and I am looking at the resume right here, I am reading on the other hand the letter of application, and while watching your video resume, you tell me that you do volunteer work for educating street children in your area, and it's not found in your written resume. Wow. Okay. That is something that adds value to you. Okay. Next, of course, we dress professionally. Okay. I know this is a video. I know for a fact that you wouldn't be facing physically the employer, your potential employer, or your hiring manager or personnel. But nevertheless, consider dressing like as if you are going to, or the applicant is going to an actual interview. Okay? Wear proper, decent, neat workplace attire. Okay? Because we need to dress for the occasion. And the occasion is supposedly a presentation of you as an applicant. All right? Consider wearing the attire you wear when you are at work. Try wearing colors that tend to complement your background. Don't wear something that would make you become invisible, in the background. Okay? Make sure that what you wear complements whatever it is that is surrounding you. Okay? Make sure that it is proper, that it sends a signal of power and confidence. Okay? Make sure you look professional. Okay? And lastly, try to review the employer's guidelines. Okay? Why? Why do we need to review the employer's guidelines? No? If, for example, an employer asks for a video resume, be sure to follow the instructions as to how the format of the content is to be presented. Okay? You'd have to make sure that you followed uh, what's in the content. You followed how long the video should be. You followed how the video should be edited and how it should be submitted. Okay. There are, yes, as I have made mention, no, we are already in that day and age where technology is the best thing to use. Okay. So, do not be surprised if the company you would want to work for asks you to send a video resume. Okay. You have to be very keen with the details that they provide you with. particularly in doing or creating your video resume. Some employers may even ask you to follow a prompt when making your video resume. So be sure that you adequately address their expectations in your video. Okay? So again, uh, you focus on a specific experience or skill. You try to discuss an element that is not in the written application documents. You dress professionally and try to review the employer's guidelines before finalizing your uh, your video resume. Okay. Now, once you're done, of course, all you need to do is to promote your video resume. You include a link of the video resume in your written document or in your online document. Include the video resume link in the professional profiles, okay, in your job street, in your job yoda, or you're in the LinkedIn. Okay, and that's it for this afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for joining me in today's session.
Expositor. Expositor.
Thank you so much, sir, for your rich content presentation, which can impact our knowledge seeker surely. After your presentation, I hope our knowledge seeker can learn something new, which was our only intention. Learn and grow together, IGP knowledge seeker. Once again, thank you so much, dear, sir, for your presentation. Now, sir, it's time for which is most valuable part. Come back. Dear IGP knowledge seeker, please ask your question in the comment box as much as you want to know from our speaker. Thank you. After question answer, we have a webinar certification and online quiz competition. Dear IGP knowledge seeker, please ask your question in the comment box as much as you want to know from our speaker. Thank you. After question answer, we have a webinar certification and online quiz competition. from our speaker. Thank you. Sir, we have a webinar certification and online quiz competition. Dear seeker, please ask your question in the comment box as much as you want to know from our speaker. Thank you. After question answer, we have session and online quiz competition. So our first question is from Isha Saralgine. To promote your video resume, what do you include apart from the link? Sir, we cannot hear you.
All right. I hope I'm audible now, right? Okay. So apart
Yes, sir, you
from
are audible. Please continue.
okay, so apart from the link, I believe you could also promote your video resume by posting your video resume online on your um personal pages, for example. Like in my case, Facebook, Instagram, or probably, well, if you have TikTok too, that could be utilized as platforms for you to be able to promote your video resume. Again, no, there are a lot of softwares now and launch pads and websites that you could actually tap on so that you would be able to uh, put your video resume in as part of your portfolio as an applicant.
For your answer, sir, our next question is
Next question is a how long does a video resume have? As I have made mention earlier, Miss Waperi, thank you for the question. As I have made mention during the lecture proper, it's a minute and a half to 3 minutes of a video. Okay, we don't want to go beyond the 3 minute video because again, our audience, the viewers, are busy individuals. We would have to always bear in mind they are busy people. They only have a minute or two to share with us as they go about watching the video that we have created for them. So it's a minute and a half to 3 minutes at the most. All right. Thank you.
Hello, sir. Sir, I cannot hear you.
Yes, ma'am. Sorry, I muted myself.
Okay, sir. Now you are audible. Sir, we are moving to our next question.
Sure.
The question is from Angel. Sir, how long it take to do a video?
All right. To create a video resume, of course, as we have made mention, there would be three steps, no? The pre-production step, the production step, and the editing step. Now, these three combined, it would depend on how much time you actually devote to creating your video resume. Okay? It may take just a day or two, no? If you really say, for example, I give today the time, say 4 hours of my time shooting, no? Tomorrow I'll give another half day to do editing. In 3 days you'd be able to create a good video resume. Okay? So again, it is entirely dependent on the applicant as to how long of a time would the applicant provide and delegate to creating a video resume. Well, apparently, I just remembered. Apparently, for like in the cases of my students, I would always give them a week to produce an acceptable, professional sounding, professionally done video resume. All right. I think the maximum length of time would be 1 week. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Sir, our next question is from Danish. In your own point of view, is a video resume a good idea?
In my own point of view, well, definitely yes, Sir Saul. The reason being is that, again, as I have pointed out in my first slide, this would be a very strong support to your usual written document. No? Given, say, for example, given the fact that there is still pandemic, or given the fact that we are now in an internet technology based application, no? Having a video resume is not only a good idea, in fact, is a great idea for you to be able to present, market, sell yourself to, to the industry that you would want to belong to. Okay? This will be one of the best, if not the best, platform that you can have as an applicant for you to be able to showcase not only the best experiences that you have had, no, but also your potentialities that would be uh, that may be taken credit by the employers or the hiring manager. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. So, our next question is from Carol. What could be the challenges one may encounter in developing a video?
Well, there would be many challenges in encountering that a person may encounter in creating a video resume. There, one, of course, as I have again made mention earlier, is the fact that they might just be not enough video clips, all right, that you have collected, okay, when you were shooting, okay. There might be, say, for example, you plan to shoot outside, and apparently during the day of shooting, say, for example, nature takes its course and it rained, and you can't do the shooting anymore. No? This is why, ladies and gentlemen of this organization, no, I always would encourage individuals who plan to do and develop a video resume to plan ahead, to do pre-production, all right? So that you would be able to create for yourself a checklist of the things that you would need to accomplish prior to doing, shooting, editing that video. All right. So that, of course, you would be able to lessen, no, if not eradicate the challenges that you would be encountering in developing a video resume. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir, for your answer.
All right.
Sir, for your time in IGP. We have learned a lot from you with new topics. It will add some value along with our academic and professional growth. Honorable sir, hope to see you again with a new topic and a new date. Thank you, sir. Take care.
Thank you too. God bless everyone.
Honorable sir, before we move to the next webinar certification process, if you want to leave this studio, sir, you can. IGP Knowledge Seeker, it's time for the verification process, the most attractive and powerful part of our regular webinar. After a short video, we will start our webinar certification. After webinar certification, we have an online quiz competition and quiz certification. IGP Knowledge Seeker is time for the webinar certification process, the most attractive and powerful part of our regular webinar. After a short video, we will start our webinar certification. After webinar certification, we have an online quiz competition and quiz certification. Dear IGP knowledge seeker, today our topic is video resume capturing your potentials. The code is IGP 2022. The code is IGP 2022. Without code, no one is eligible for certificate. With code, you can claim your certificate anytime. How to claim any certificate? Go to www.eduigp.com, click sign in, log in if you already have an account or create a new account if you are new. Once log in, click free webinar. Select the webinar title and click continue course, get enrolled. If you haven't enrolled yet, type your code in your certificate code box. Click get your certificate. It is auto downloaded in PDF file already. Just check it in your file manager or download folder. Don't forget to leave a review in our FB page, website, and in Google. Dear IGP Knowledge Seeker, it's time for the most engaging part of our webinar, which is an online quiz competition, which is a regular webinar activity. Now, time for the quiz competition. To join the online quiz competition properly, please follow my instruction carefully. Now, time for the quiz competition. To join online quiz competition properly, please follow my instruction carefully. Go to www.slido.com and find today's quiz or scan this QR code for direct joining. Quiz code is afternoon. After a short video, we will start quiz session. Please join in Slido with code and the code is afternoon. Please join in Slido with the code and the code is afternoon. Please join in Slido with the code and the code is afternoon. Please join in Slido with the code and the code is afternoon. Already 42 people joined with us. Please mention your friend to join our quiz competition. Please join in Slido with the code and the code is afternoon. Okay, with 42 people, we are going to start our quiz session. Our first question is, a video resume should be dash minute in length. Option 1, 1 to 3. Option 2, 4 to 5. Option 1, 1 to 3. Option 2, 4 to 5.
আমি এখানে পাচ্ছি না একটু বলেন তো কি করবো কই যাব তারপর
এটা তো আপনি ইয়ে হয়ে গেছে এটা নেক্সট থেকে দেখেন Option 1, 1 to 3 is the right answer and 76% people are right here.
সেকেন্ড কোশ্চেনটা
In the leaderboard, Jordan is holding the first position after completing our first question. Our second question is, a resume is option 1, a long letter about yourself. Option 2, formal summary of your qualifications, skills, and achievements. Option 1, a long letter about yourself. Option 2, formal summary of your qualifications, skills, and achievements. Option 2, formal summary of your qualifications, skill, and achievement is the right answer, and 98% people are right here. In the leaderboard, Jordan is holding the first position after completing our second question. Our third question is, Hey Portal can stop the resume video. Option 1, true. Option 2, false. Hey Portal can stop the resume video. Option 1, true. Option 2, false. Option 2, false. The right answer, and 41% people are right here. In the leaderboard, Jordan is holding the first position after completing our third question. Our fourth question is, how long should video resume be? Option 1, 1 minute. Option 2, 7 minutes. How long should video resumes be? Option 1, 1 minute. Option 2, 7 minutes.
কেমন আনসার আমি আনসার দিচ্ছি কিন্তু আমি অনেক ফাস্ট আর কারেক্ট
Option 1, 1 minute is the right answer, and 86% people are right here. In the leaderboard, Jordan is holding the first position after completing our fourth question. Our fifth question is, what do you always submit a resume? Option 1, reference. Option 2, cover letter. Option 1, reference. Option 2, cover letter.
মেসেজ দিছে সবাইকে আসো সবাই
এই ক্লিক করেন
Option 2, cover letter is the right answer, and 48% people are right here. The leaderboard, Jordan is holding the first position after completing our fifth question. Our sixth question is, what date did the AFL resume? Option 1, July 11th. Option 2, June 11th. What date did the AFL resume? Option 1, July 11th. Option 2, June 11th.
আমার নাম আসতে বলবে।
বলবো অ্যানাউন্স করবো দাও। Option 2, June 11th is right answer and 41% people are right here. In the leaderboard, Kidwana is holding the first position after completing our sixth question. Our seventh question is which part of a resume lists skill and capabilities? Option 1, experience. Option 2, qualifications. Option 2, qualifications, the right answer, and 72% people are right here. In the leaderboard, Kidwana is holding the first position after completing our seventh question. Our eighth question is according to the video, what is a success story? Option 1, a story how we failed at something. A story. Option 2, a story from the past that highlight an achievement. Option 2, a story from the past that highlight an achievement is the right answer and 95% people are right here. In the leaderboard, Kidwana is holding the first position after completing our eighth question. Our ninth question is, what human casual factor does this video related to? Option 1, driver fatigue. Option 2, driver distraction.
কি রে ভাই, মোবাইলে কি চলে না?
Option 1, driver fatigue. Option 2, driver distraction.
অনেকক্ষণ পরে আসি এখানে। কখন আমরা বসছি, কাহিনী ফাঁসার মতো নেই।
Option 2, driver distraction is the right answer and 51% people are right here. In the leaderboard, Kidwana is holding the first position. Our last and final question of this session. The name of the person speaking in this video is option 1, Rainy Saturday, option 2, Hally Friday. Option 1, Rainy Saturday, option 2, Hally Friday. Option 2, Hally Friday is the right answer and 67% people are right here. Congratulations, our top 10 quiz competition winner. Save that. Congratulations to our Vivan online quiz competition winner top 10. Congratulations again. Slido will take a few minutes for finalizing the result, and after that, we will issue our online quiz competition certificates on our official Facebook page and group, Institute of Global Professional. Congratulations to our webinar online quiz competition winner top 10. Congratulations again. Slido will take a few minutes for finalizing the result, and after that, we will issue our online quiz competition certificate on our official Facebook page and group, Institute of Global Professional. At the end of our session, we can say properly feed your skills, never stop learning cause life never stop teaching us. Be happy and stay safe. See you again and again. We want your participation in every program. If you want to live a happy life, tie it to a goal, not to a person or things. Albert Einstein. Before I say or hit the end live button again, wants to thanks to all IGP knowledge seeker for your active participation as well as always. See you in the next session. Thank you.